Hello students, in this class we discuss the NCERT exercise 8.2 questions. These questions are based on percentage. We all learned about the percentage, that percentage means percent out of 100. So the question number 1 is convert the given fractional numbers to percentage. As we discussed that if we want to convert a fraction or a decimal into percent, then we multiply it by the 100. So if we want to convert this fraction 1 upon 8 so into percentage, so we multiply 1 upon 8 with the 100, and this is converted like this: 1 upon 8 multiplied by 100. So 4 to the 8, 425 the 100, so it becomes 25 upon 2 percentage. Similarly, if we want to convert 5 upon 4 into percentage, then we again do the same thing, that we multiply it by the 100 and we get our answer by multiplying it with the 100 like this: 5 upon 4 into 100, 4 1 ja 4, 4 25 ja 100, and 25 5 ja 125%. So 5 upon 4 means 125%. Similarly, in this question we learn how to convert fraction into the percent. Now the question number 2 is convert the given decimals to percents. So we adopt the same procedure as like fractions. Let us take one example from this also. If you want to convert 0.02 into percentage, so first of all we write 0.02 in the fractional form like that: 2 upon 100. Then after converting the decimal to the fraction, we adopt the same method as like in question we adopted in question number 1. We multiplied it by the 100 and it becomes 2%. Clear? Similarly, we can practice other parts also. Now, question number 3. Estimate. In question number 3, we have to estimate the parts of the figures is colored and hence find the percentage of the color. In 6th class, we do problems like this. So let us take an example of second. In this figure, the whole circle is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 parts. And out of these 5 parts, 3 parts are shaded. So, if we write the fraction of the shaded part, then the fraction becomes 3 upon 5. Number of parts shaded upon total number of parts. So, the fraction is 3 upon 5 for second part. The colored part is 3 upon 5. It means 3 out of 5. Now, if we want to change it into the percentage, then simply we multiply it by the 100 and get the desired result. That is 60%. It means 60% of the figure is colored and 40% of the figure is not colored. Now, question number 4. As a percentage part, find 15% of 250. Now, this is important question. We have to find 15% of 250. So, we write this relation into simplified manner and then simplify it. 15% of 250. So we simplify it like that. 15. The simple percent means it is out of 100. So the denominator is 100. 15 upon 100. And of converted into multiply. And then into 250. Then after simplification, we can say 75 upon 2, or we convert it into the mixed fraction also. In this way, we find 15% of 250 is 75 upon 2. Now, next question is now, next question is, let us take one more part, that is D part, 75% of 1 kg. So simply we write 75% in the fractional form like that, 75 upon 100 of resembles multiply of 1 kg, that is if we convert 1 kg into gram, then it is 750 grams. The answer is 750 grams. Similarly, if we know the percentage part of a whole quantity, we can find whole quantity also. We practice some problems in question number 5. So let us take question number 5. So find the whole quantity if, let us take one part, in A part, 5% of it is 600. We simply know that 5% of any quantity is 600. So we have to find the quantity. We can write it as 5%. We take the whole quantity as x, y, x, y, z, anything we can take. So 5% of x is equal to 600. Now, as we did in the question number 4, we simplify this relation and we can write it like that. 5% means 5 upon 100 multiply x is equal to 600. Here we transpose 5 upon x to the right side and we get x is equal to 600. 100 is in division, here in denominator, so after transpose it becomes in multiply and 5 goes into the denominator. Sorry, it becomes 100 upon 5. So the answer is 12,000. So we have to find the whole quantity whose 5% is 600. So our answer is 12,000. So 5% of 12,000 is 600. We can also verify this question by finding the 5% of 12,000 and check whether it comes 600 or no. Now let us take another example of this question. Let us take 70% of it is 14 minutes. Let us take D part, that we have to find the quantity whose 70% is 14 minutes. So again we take the whole quantity as x. 17% of x is 14 minutes. So we convert this relation in simplified manner as 70 upon 100 into x is equal to 14. So it becomes After transposing we get x is equal to 14 into 10 upon 7, which becomes 20 minutes. This is our required answer. So 70% of 20 minutes is 14 minutes. In this way, we can also solve these other questions also. Now, come to the question number 6. In question number 6, convert the given percents to decimal fractions and also fractions in simplest form. We have to convert these percentage to the fractions. It is very simple. Let us take one example, that is 25%. As we did in the last question, we convert this 25% in fractional form. That 25% means denominator is 100. So 25 upon 100 is our fraction. If you want to convert it into decimal, then it is 0.25 in decimal form. And if you want to it in the simplest form of the fraction, then after simplification we get 1 upon 4. This is the in fraction form in the simplest form. Similarly, we can do other parts. Let us take another one, that is 150%. If you want to convert 150%, then simply we write 150 upon 100. After simplification, it becomes 3 upon 2, simplest form of the fraction. And if you want to convert it into the decimal form, then it is 1.50. Okay. Now let us take the next question. Question number 7. In a city, there are 30% females, 40% males, and remaining are children. What percent are children? So as we know that here we are talking about the population of the city, and if we take the population as 100%, then out of this 100%, 30% are female, 40% are male, and remaining are children. So if we add all these three, then we know that male plus female plus children is equal to 100% population of a city. So percentage of male is 40%, percentage of female is 30%, and let percentage of children is x%. After adding these all three becomes 100%. So 40 plus 30 is 70%, and after transposing it to the right side, x% is equal to 100% minus 70%, that is 30% is our required answer. Now question number 8 is similar to question number 6. In question number 8, out of 15,000 voters, this is total number of voters in a constituency, 60% voted. Find the percentage of the voters who did not vote. Now the who did not vote is, out of 100% we subtract 60%, then we get 40% voters who did not vote. Now can you now find how many actually did not vote? So we find that 40% of total, the total voters is 15,000, are the voters who actually did not vote. So we simplify this as we did in the previous questions, that 40% of 15,000 means 40 upon 100 into 15,000. After simplification, we get 6,000. That means 6,000 voters are those who actually did not vote. Now the next question is question number 9. In this question, Nita saves 4 rupees 400 from her salary. If this is 10% of her salary, what is her salary? In this question, the money, the savings of Nita is rupees 400 and it is 10% of her salary and we have to find her salary. So, we write this like that, 10% of her salary. Let us take salary of Nita as rupees X, then 10% of X is equal to 400. The question says that 10% of her salary is 400, but he saved. So 10% of X is 400. Now we simplify this. 10% is upon 100 into X is equal to 400, and after simplification we get X is equal to 4,000 rupees. That is salary of Nita. Now let us take last question of our exercise. Please do practice more and more questions. If you practice more and more questions, then the concept is more clear to you. Now, a local cricket team played 20 matches in one season. So, number of total matches played by the cricket team is 20 matches. It won 25% of them out of 100%. If we talk about the all the matches they played, that is whole 100%, 20% of them they won. Then they did not won is 75%. How many matches they did win? Now we have to find number of matches they win. That is 25% of 20 matches. So we can write it like that: 25% of 20 matches. Number of matches win is equal to 25% of 20 matches. And we can simplify is as like we did in the previous questions. Do it yourself, and I hope you learn, you understand the way in which we solve the problems related to percentage. Thank you very much.